What's happening, guys? It's MoE NumBskuL. I'm getting ready to do a bass drum head change. I've had the same head I've been beating on for about 10 years now, and it finally broke a couple days ago. So I'm going to get ready, and we're going to do a change. I'll show you guys how to tune it, replace it. What I'm going to do is I originally had an Evans 360 on there. I believe it was a clear battery head. I'm going to replace it with the same exact one. I'm not 100% on that. I'll find that out. I'm going to pull it apart. But I am going to be replacing it with this guy right here. It's Evans 360. I believe it is the other way. Excuse me, guys. There we go. It's a AMAD 2-ply clear batter, 22-inch. I'm rocking 22-inch bass drums pretty much every time. My whole life I've been playing drums. So I like it. It's a good sound. It's thick, punchy, but yet small and compact. So it's not as huge. Still full size. Let's start taking it apart and see how she looks. Okay, I'm going to unbox this one. I had 4 sitting over there, so I'm going to see what's in this guy right here. This might be a broken one. It may be a good one. We're going to find out right now. I believe this one is fine. Beautiful. Brand new. Does this come with just everything here? I have a patch from an old bass drum piece, which is garbage. That would be garbage. That comes with the one piece already in here, which is going to be your foam insert. I'm not sure if to use this one or the other one. I usually go with whatever's smaller, I believe, or sometimes just use it wide open. I think I got them wide open now. We're going to find out when we go through and do it. Hold on, guys. Let's get ready to set everything all up. Move the trash out of the way first. So I'll do that, and I'll come back. Okay, depending on your step, you may have more steps or less steps than I do. Mine, all I really have is just the microphone, so to move it out of the way. I have to remove that symbol in click block combination, which is one turn of a key, and then unclip it, and it should slide right out. So let's see what happens. Try to smash your microphones. If they're good quality, it's good to take care of them. Should be fine for that. As you see, that all comes off in one piece for mine. I'm sure you'll have a lot more to deal with than that. Yours is out of the way. What I'll do while I'm here is I just have one button to push, basically, which holds the whole hinge into place. So I was doing one back here. Okay, guys, this drum has been pretty filthy for a long time, so since I got her out, I'm gonna clean her down too. Kill 2 birds with one stone. Much as I love these drums, you'd never know if I look at them, because they let them get dirty as can be. Which goes to show you how often it is I change heads. Some people change them every session. I understand. But me, I like them. It feels like as soon as they're ready to sound great, as soon as they sound the greatest they've ever sounded, is when they're ready to break. So if your bass drum sounding really good, you feel like you're on top of the world, probably get ready to break. But the one I had on here before, I believe, was the same as that is right there. And that one right there has lasted me a long time. I busted through the front of the head, the first head, a long time ago. I've been running a 1-ply for about, I want to say, at least 5 years. Which is just crazy. Just be realistic, let's keep going. So, for good touring, they all work great. If you just want a drum head you have to replace very little, it's probably going to be your best bet. Now, get these cables out of the way. So I'll yank them when I go to pull the drum. All you have to do is pull it straight out now. I knew this was going to get in my way, but I can maneuver. No, we can. Beautiful. It's old and dirty. As you can see now, the buster went all the way through. I'm going to keep this right here though, for later purposes. This is the pad that I use to make it last as long as it does. Do that without cutting the hell out of myself. There we go. Now this guy's been beat and beat and beat and beat some more. But I could probably replace it for $5, maybe 10 tops. But I always say if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it takes a beating and keeps on ticking, takes a licking, keeps on ticking. Use that again. And yes, I was running it open, as you see. No pads. And this one had cutouts because I was putting mics on there. Actually, triggers, excuse me. Now I completely do away with those, which is a beautiful thing. Alright guys, I'm going to get the tool, unplug it, and undo this one, and then come back. Alright guys, got my tool. All it is, this is 8 plugs. So taking it off doesn't make much of a difference. Once you move it a couple times, it'll all come out. And if yours is really tight, I recommend doing it a little at a time. Just doesn't work your head. Or your rim, excuse me. Once the 8 are done, it's just a matter of twisting the rest of them off. It should pop right off at this point. Now if you have the cable, it gotta be right here. Set them all over here. Those are coming off. If you do 2 at a time, it takes less time. Make it easier to go usually. Big shout out to Nico McBrain, by the way, from Iron Maiden. He's the one who originally taught me how to tune drums. I saw a video of him years ago doing it. And I figured that guy's got like 42 pieces in his kit. And he knows how to tune them all by hand. And if he doesn't know how to tune drums, I don't think very many people on the planet would. Of course, he's got an amazing drum tech, I'm sure. Since it's in front of the camera, I might as well give you a shout out. Hold on guys, while we're waiting to change the head. Body armor. This is brand new tropical passion fruit. This came out with it recently, I'm sure. Amazing. This stuff is like the greatest that exists. I have at least 1 or 2 of these a day. Plenty of vitamins, plenty of hydration. I live in Florida. It gets hot. Check them out. Any of your convenience stores has them, I'm sure. Changed my life actually, because it gives you all your vitamins you're not missing every day. It gives you electrolytes, all of your everything to keep you from getting sick. All right, guys. Here's your rim. Here's your garbage. New rim. Excuse me, new head. I keep saying head when I want to say rim. I keep saying rim when I want to say head. I'm sure you'll understand the difference. Brand new. I'll see. The easiest way for me to do it is I line, I don't know if you can see, on the bottom of my drum right here, toms I never use or other accessories. I'm just going to use it to line up the head. Now the beautiful thing about Evan's heads is when you put it on, it's on. There's no adjusting it, moving it side to side, getting where it needs to be. When it's there, it's theirs. Level 360 technology takes care of that situation for you. Now, make sure there's no dust on it. Burrs, spurs. Something in it. I hear it like a hula hoop. What is that? Hear it, right? Oh, broke, don't fix it, I guess, huh? It will make me crazy later, though. When she lies in there. Now this works out as it puts the actual label on the bottom. Put your screws back on. Get them hand tight to start them. So we get them all set up. And depending how many lugs you have, depends how your pattern goes. This is 8 lug pattern. So how I've been taught is you find your starting point. If it's a clock, I always start from across from me. So wherever I'm at, from here or there, it doesn't make a difference. I'll start across from me. That'll be 1, because the top of the clock, just like a clock. Number 12. Once you do 12, you go to 6. Always crisscross. Once you do 12 and 6, you do 3 and 9. Doesn't matter which way you go, but you always want to do one to the other. Now the best thing to do as you're doing it is do the opposites every time. What that means is, if you start here, you want to go here. The next one, whatever's farther away. It doesn't make a difference here because they're both exactly the same distance. They're all on. All right. So what I do is I give them just a grab. That's all you want to do. No tension. Just hand tighten them all the way down. You twist them. It should go right on. Yours will be probably brand new, or at least clean. Mine are old and rusted, but they still serve the purpose. Then you go to the next ones. Again, you just want to hand tighten. When you hand tight, you can adjust the rim when it's all the way down. You know where everything's going to sit. Make sure everything has to be adjusted to 1 inch, to a couple millimeters more likely. And the last one, ironically the first one. You can see that there's a bead that goes around all the way here. Now if you're looking and you see any gaps, you want to fix it. But right now there's none. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, correct? So what you want to do now is, it's just a flat head. It sounds like a paper bag. Now is when you want to grab just a grab. You'll know because you'll feel it. Okay, this is where you need a drumstick. What will happen now, everything's grabbed. Now it sounds like a drum. Now this is going to be your starting point. So this is when you started with first. This is your tune. The tune of the drum comes from the front head. We'll get to that later. Right now you're set at the bass drum, which is the main batter head. You want to make sure everything sounds the same on every corner. If you go to one to another and keep going this way, you'll chase your tail and you'll never find the right sound. This is your constant. Whatever you're starting with is what your constant. Everything should sound like this one right here. If it's too high, release it. If it's too low, tighten it. We got it right the first time, which is pretty unlikely, but we just did. So now what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to crank everything down tight. One turn, one turn, one turn, one turn. It's actually a half turn I'm doing. You can hear it. It's cracking. Now we got thickness. Now it's where it needs to be. Now here's the key. This is what people always forget to do. It's tuned now. It's ready to go. But if you're going to play this drum for about maybe one song, it's going to work itself in. And then you're going to hit it again. It's just like a paper bag. It's going to loosen up. Because what it has to do is it has to stretch. That head's brand new. There's plies. What you want to do is stretch those plies. You're going to hear it. This is how you do this. Take the palm of your hand, which hopefully won't be as dirty as mine. Put it right in the middle of the drum. It has to be in the middle. And you push. Go up a little bit farther, do it again. You can hear the drum cracking a little bit. And you can see in the picture of the video how it actually will stretch. See it? And it goes all the way around. Do it a couple more times. Now, what you do is this. From where you were before, quarter, 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 quarter. Remember the pair I was talking about crisscrossing. Always go farthest away. Two quarters, one more quarter, you should be good to go. Here's your thump ready to go. Your bass drum is complete. All you gotta do now, attach it to the kit, mount it any way your drum pedals mount. Mine's just a push of a button, thank goodness. Don't have to worry about little top screws. If you have the older pedals, they have the screws on them. Let me get up here where you can see me, guys. There we go. If you have the top pedals, if the pedals with the screws on them, takes a little longer, obviously. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna add this on here, put it in the middle, right down here. Add a couple pieces of tape to it and she'll be good to go. I don't need to show you that. I'm sure you can figure out how to tape a sticker onto a bass drum head. But the key is line up with your two pedals if you have one, two. If you have one pedal, the middle is right where it needs to go. Adjust your beater so it's always hitting the drum in the middle. If you got double bass pedals, obviously it's not going to be both in the middle, but you want the main one to be in the middle. Any questions? Should be some comments. See if I can help you out. I hope that helps you out in bass drums. That's how you tune a bass drum head. That's how you replace a bass drum head. It's not difficult. You may have less lugs, you may have more lugs. No matter how you do it, you always start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you have two more, then you go 9, 10. Not much difference. Anywho, any comments? Leave them in the bottom. Don't forget to subscribe. You're awesome.